The 24th of December, so Christmas Eve 2023, and believe it or not, although I don't need to go out on the bus today like I've been recently to do things or photograph whatever, succeeding with the clock picture, and even though it had a bit of like sun ray, or well not so much sun ray, but the sun preparing to come out, I did get a nice picture yesterday of the fire beacon, which I have had to do 3 days in a row to try and get that picture. Overnight is just every 42 minutes past the hour, on the hour, especially midnight, and 12 past midnight, and 16 past the hour. There's banging to say I'm breaking in, I'm going to smash you up, I'm going to knife you to the fucking floor, I'm going to take your teeth out, I'm going to fucking smash your door off, I'm going to inject you with HIV, I'm going to manslaughter you, I'm going to break your fucking arms and legs off, break your fingers off, breaking in, going to shoot you dead, and many other things on sexuality and child rapist or woman rapist grounds. So it has happened hundreds of times, so I'm not very happy. Right, it's Christmas Eve and obviously it's fucking packed like anything. Although the setups have not been restricting me or changing my direction or anything like that, it is fucking busy. And I'm being choked by a catalytic converter. Walking through the town, I've been mistaken as Sven about 70 times, that's 7-0. I'm not very happy about it. Right, so I just want to update you with the 70 threats that occurred in town. When I eventually left the town, it had become quiet outside the town, but there was still a further 6 threats, and I have been mistaken as Sven on almost every single one of those threats. Now, I say 76. The 70 is just a rough number of how many threats have occurred. It's not counted. There's definitely been a lot. They've been started on left, right and centre from the word go. And all those 70 people, or 3/4 of those 70 people, were photographing me as well with their smartphone. So I tried getting photographs back of about 20 of them. Most of them didn't actually moan about me trying to photograph them. They were just trying to tell me that I'm being shot, being knifed down, being ripped to fucking pieces. And one of the threats really irritated me, because what this person said with a pit bull terrier dog is saying that you're a child rapist, Sven. And I got a little bit funny. I said, well, I've not had nothing in my whole life when it comes to sexuality, so stop accusing me of this. And he says, well, you're being raped as a child in your next life when you're reborn again. He says, damn right you are, you fucking sick cunt. You're being shot dead. And he said, if you don't get out of my way now, I'll fucking get a knife out and I'll fucking take you out, or get my fist out, or whatever he said, to smash you in right now, to break your legs and break your arms off. So I'm not very happy about that. The setups, heavy-ish, but manageable. So it's not as bad as what it has been, but it is Christmas Eve, and it is a Sunday this year. So whether that means anything, I don't know, but it hasn't been too bad for that. There have been a few loud bites to erections. Seagulls, crows and birds have been telling me I'm going to get sex, and they did that yesterday. I'm just saying, you're definitely going to get sex, you're entitled to sex, which is not bad voice sounds, to be fair. But there has been some negative stuff as well, like you're having a break-in or making suggestions or sounds to say you molested or fucked Sadie Dando or Stephanie Jill or whatever. No, Stephanie Jill could be Stephanie Hill still. The original name was when I was getting the threats. But some people are saying that the surname's Jill, not Hill. I don't know about that. I'm not sure. But either way, I'm just going by what the animals are saying, and I don't want to cause trouble for anybody. Again, Ian Dando's sort of been suggested, not just through the animal voice sounds, but threats and all the other stuff. Being told that I should be released of pikes occurred. It has been quite a nasty morning, actually, to be fair. Although it's not the roughest threats or the most aggressive, the way it's being said is to get your fucking temper going, because it's done in a way where I'm sort of gunning for you, or so being said as if I'm getting fucking nasty about it, or you know, in a way to get your temper or get your goat going, said in that sort of way, nearly all of those threats. So not calm at all, dry, sarcastic, aggressive with motion. So I'm not very happy about it. One of the other threats that really annoyed me while I was in town was this person that was filming me, a rough person, threatening to bash my head in. But that threat didn't occur until after he told me I was a wussy. He said, oh, you're a wussy, Sven, you're starting to shout back, are you? You're a paedophile wussy, are you? You feeble, you're scared to fight with anyone, saying stuff like that basically. So I just wanted to mention that one. Before I moved to Yeovil, and before I moved to Burnham-on-Sea, when I was living up Bridgewater at West Street, I was mentioning to a social worker about these threats. So you were getting everything from the Wayne issue, from Sadie to Ian and whatever, and all the rest of it. So I sort of mentioned different people, different reasons for the threats that I've had, and stories to explain the issue or whatever, and sexuality as well, saying that people are moaning because I've been in a swimming pool, or may have touched someone's arm in a swimming pool and stuff like that when I was a kid or whatever. Just going on with stupid things like that, basically. Where at the end, the social worker just said that basically you've not had nothing, saying you've never had anyone. So, you know, so basically I left it at that. But what I want to mention in particular is I'm 42 years of age and I've not had sex apart from being abused as a child. And Jesus making his feelings felt all over me while raping me as a child, through the people that have raped me as a child, and some of those people are old and dead. But you know, not the subject I want to discuss. I think the only thing that can can repair that is sex in this life before I'm dead. But if that doesn't occur, I'm keeping Christ in peril for it, because I'm not going to let this go. And I don't believe I'm going to get anyone, because people keep on telling me I'm sick. If I fancy anyone the age Jesus Christ is, when he was crucified, I'm told I'm a sick bastard, because that's 33. And I'm basically 10 years older than that, because enemies have stopped me getting sex all my life. Prostitutes don't give you sex, they only give you blowjobs with a condom on. And they promote their pages, some of them, as hardcore. Hardcore does not mean a rubber johnny. Hardcore means proper sex. But people don't see that anymore. People are fucking stupid-minded today. Regardless of all this or whatever, I've still not had sex. Right, so I'm also told that I'm a sick cunt if I go with a lady that's a single mother with children. Well, I don't even want a single mother. I shouldn't be told to go with a used fucking person that all my enemies have fucked and enjoyed sex with. Why should I be told to go with that? And I'm told to go with Lisa Pike, who I don't fancy. One of the most negative types of attractions you can possibly get. And all the rest of it. They nickname her Tomato Ketchup because she's not very good looking, or they nickname her Catalytic Converter, which is not very oftenly said. It was said at Bridgewater West Street, but it wasn't really said at Burnham-on-Sea or other places. The more recent ones are sort of Gizmo Lisa. That's quite an old one, but it's not that old. Or, well, what's the other one that is mentioned? Shingles Attraction. That's been mentioned since I was about 35, so that's been going on for a few years now. So, yeah, I'm being told to go with that specific Lisa all the time. They've accused me of dissing that with Stephanie, but I won't go into that. You know, there's many things, regardless of what goes on, anyone that's under the age of 40, I'm being told I'm a sick cunt by, is as simple as that, and I haven't had anyone in my whole life. So I'm thinking to myself, well, if there's women that are single mothers before the age of 40, that makes everyone a sick bastard in the whole world. So, explain that one. Right, today the trees fallen down, snapped off, where we had all that dry, sunny, blue sky days, and obviously it's not a fuck up to trying to meet up with a girlfriend or whatever, or anything like that, as that's never occurred in my whole life. But it's worth mentioning that that tree's fallen down since I last came up here. Right, there's a couple of people that passed, so I tried to film them, but the battery went flat, so I went to let them know that the tree's fallen down and they're going to have to take the field away the way I went. And they just told me to shut my fucking teeth and saying that you're Sven and you're a child rapist and I'll not listen to what you fucking say. Just fucking go and go quick. That's what they said. Right, I let a car past, and as I have my CD in my hand which says is anyone single, because I picked that one up today, just losing any old CD cover. I used to use a CD to find out, just to see if anyone's happy for a relationship, because I never had anyone. There's one I've written in 2015, it's a piece of paper that I just transferred from broken CD cases to new CD cases through time, where a person has seen it and basically said, you're not going to get nothing, you're not going to get anyone you can fucking fancy, you're a sick cunt, and I just left it at that. Durbrain, Merry Christmas, sicko's dead. That field I used to walk is now private property. They fucking blocked it off, the bastards. I used to go there frequently to do phone calls and do everything else, but it gets even better because I can't get into this field either, because they made this field private as well. Just a few days ago, a week ago, I was actually just walking up and down there and doing the pictures of whatever, and that's the cornfield back in the summer. Can't go anywhere further than the graveyard now. The graveyard's a dead end. Dog barks, paedophile child molester Justin shot dead. Right, quite literally a dog's barked to tell me that I'm supposed to be with a family member. But I won't go into any more details than that because the information content is very negative. But that's what the dog barked. Same dog as what I audio recorded. Right, I've just been in there and it appears to be private. And I walked down there slightly, but I didn't get as far down as where the sty is. Unfortunately, that sty's been broken off, so that's not been not accessible anymore. But it gets even better because I just spoken to someone. This is a very old lady, and she told me that that field's now private. So this sty is going to be coming down at some point. The other thing I want to mention is back in the summer, or the late summer, there's a 9 to 11 year old girl, which is a blonde sort of girl, having sex with a boy. But I wouldn't call it a boy because this person was aged 22 to about 25. Now, he's a rock hard type person, not someone you want to mess about with. He had a hard, rough accent. He's also the type that is the sort that start on me telling me I'm a sick bastard or threatening to smash me in. So it just goes to show that people that are like that do have sex with children, and that's what was going on there back at the time. This area is where I seen that sexy lady who's aged about 25. She smiles basically quite frequently, but she is a friendly type person. Whether she's a Christian or something like that, I do not know, but she's definitely a friendly person. She's got smooth skin. She has the very edge of the look of that Laura in Tesco's, but not quite, just the starting look. Otherwise she looks totally different. She has like smoother skin, sort of lot soft, very soft skin for her age, very sexual. Obviously she's got a ring on her finger. She's probably married. She's probably a single mother. About how many? Because these types of people are always single mothers. And it's too late for me to go with that person anyway because of what I just said, or whatever else. And because I'm 43, I've been sexually crucified. There's nothing I can do about it unless a 1 in 20 million make that exception and allow the age gap. Otherwise, it's too late. I've had my wrist cut. But I am just in time, just in Langford time, so you know, nothing I can do about it. Yeah, you too. Thanks. Right, I've just spoken to another person, and basically this is going to be cut off as well. That the whole lot's being made private. I don't exactly know why that's for, but the field's private. But what I was told is, assuming the sty is still there, you're still legally allowed to go through into the field until it's taken down. Yeah, the wind direction's in my direction. It's a catalytic converter, Christ, because I need to be choked because you're an evil bastard. I just... Alright. I thought you were getting funny, that's all. You can fucking start, mate, because I'll fucking weed killer you. Fucking prick. Inject you with weed killer, take your life, so what? Fucking gone. Yeah, that chap was giving me a bit of lip. I'm fucking moaning because I was taking a picture of a street light. But, you know, it's the government's fault. They keep on timing these people to be in my direction every time I'm doing things like this. Grey sick, black and blue, white sick, black and blue sick. Once again, wind direction in my way to be choked by a started catalytic converter. The government are giving it some of the fucking traffic. 400 cars in 7 minutes. Crow says Sadie. Seagull says paedophile Justin busting in. 7 bikes slammed to my fucking penis in a matter of just about 5 minutes. Right, as far as taking pictures of old streetlights is concerned, the government have had to cause me to knock it on the head because they keep on putting little children around where the streetlights are to stop me getting pictures because you can't take photographs while there's children about. Obviously, if someone tries threatening me with a knife or fucking shutting their heads off at me and there's children around, then I won't give a fuck. But if it's under normal circumstances, then obviously I can't do that. Well, apart from one specific light, and it was the one where that person started a disagreement and I got a bit choppy with him, then they timed basically stopping me getting a picture of it with all this corrupt governmental force. A car full of boy racers has passed me, getting nasty with me, saying that you do not need to speak or have anything to do with Kim that lives down on Bristol Road in Bridgewater. They're on Kimberly Cox. They're saying that I'm a sick bastard and that she doesn't want to know you, and if you keep harassing her, you're going to fucking have your teeth knocked in and you're going to have your fucking be smashed up in hospital bed, basically. That's what they said. I can't get the fucking information out of my mouth because I'm fucking confused with all this fucking setup around me. On a visit, I think it's 2015 or 2016, I can't remember the year. It's when my mum came on a visit to Somerset. Well, we went to see the Dando family, and Sadie Dando actually said that Kimberly prefers the older men. Well, I don't know what age Kimberly goes for, but Kimberly doesn't like me and thinks I'm a sick cunt. So older men in today's term means no more than 5 years difference in age, so fuck knows. Kimberly herself, even she thinks that I've raped Sadie Dando when it comes to the stuff that's been mentioned from the past. She has posed as Lisa Pike on her profile picture on Facebook. Her friends have tried attacking me. I've almost ended up knifed. I've almost ended up attacked over the years because of this specific lady. I've had another 2 batteries go flat, believe it or not. Anyway, I'm off home. So I'm expecting Matthew Honeysett to be banging in sequence to I'm breaking in, I'm going to smash your door off, I'm going to take your fucking door out, I'm going to rip your fucking head off, I'm going to smash you in, I'm going to inject you with HIV, I'm going to inject you with snake venom, I'm going to knife you to the fucking floor, I'm going to break all your teeth, I'm going to bash you in, smash your fucking spine up, take your fucking ribs out, you know, cut your fucking throat and wrists, smash you in, shoot you dead, take your life apart. Nailing me as a child rapist, a woman rapist, a woman beater, a child beater, and just going to put up with that. And also it's going to be shouted, and also Peter's name was mentioned last night, saying basically if he carries on hanging around with that sick cunt, I'm going to fucking smash Peter in. That's what was said last night. Can't remember the exact phrase, but that was definitely said, and it was said, shouted in fact. So, and that was shouted clearly. Obviously I'm not going to let the neighbour know about this because I don't want to cause trouble, and I don't think it's the right thing to be said, but you know, he's a gangster type person, so you expect that sort of behaviour. So I'm not looking forward to that, but you know, it's something I'm going to have to face when I get back. And also the loud bike's tying to an erection, because that's bad. Because that sun's come out again, I can't say it's been a 3/4 day of sunshine, because there's only actually been cloudy and whatever in the last 2 hours, if that, and I've been out just roughly about 3 hours. Right, so it's just gone 2:30 in the afternoon and the sun's come out. Typical, that Lauren lookalike that works in Tesco's, that woman that walks down the Barrack path on a regular basis, that looks similar, except she has her skin's not as smooth, and she's also a bit younger than how old Lauren was at that time, even back then. But yeah, she just walked past. She didn't give it sort of, it's like a get out of my way, look, I want to move, I'm in a rush, don't cause trouble. She just wants to go by, didn't say anything. So stop timing loud bikes to erections down in straight and getting pissed off of it. As you can see, it does appear that blue sky circling the oval only. Knife him out, child molester. So from these people, now I'm going to film. Rain's fucking hammered over, knock you out, child molester. Smash you in with a fucking knife, said.